May profits be upon you. How you doing? All right. We're looking at pound CAD this time. The last video was pound USD. We're moving on to pound CAD. Am I bearish? You bet I am. Why? Because the pound is weak and the CAD is gaining a little strength. Let's look at the RT money meter. And we can see where's the pound at? Pound last week was at minus 891. This week is minus 848. Always at the bottom of a 15-week period. This is the way this is tracking. All right. And the rate of change is almost nil. All right. But we are near the bottom with pound. All right. CAD, on the other hand, last week was minus 253, significant, minus 1.12. All right. We're moving more towards neutrality, but against a weaker pair, this is strong. You understand? You understand the relation there? All right. Why is CAD moving up? Maybe because oil is moving up and it is a commodities-based currency. And I believe oil will be a little more bullish for the upcoming week. So I believe that's going to help CAD and blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that CAD is going to pull old pound CAD down. All right. Now, what I want you to see first, let's look on the weekly. All right. What is this blue field here? You know that what that is. Come on, man. It's just a doggone demand zone. And I have price coming down into this demand zone right now. How's it formed? Yeah, it's a little choppy action going on over here, a little choppy action. But we have a low here that has not been revisited. And I want to bring notice to that. See, you got to pan out and look at this thing. All right. Price came down here, but did not mitigate this area here for now I'm going to be specific here. This lower area here of it didn't mitigate this demand zone. All right. But it did mitigate this the range of this demand zone. It did mitigate this range one time. All right. But it didn't come down and take out that low here. All right. And that left a liquidity point where people have taken longs. Didn't come all the way down. All right. From here, we finally get price to break highs. Then it comes down and sets this low here, which breaks that high. This is a strong low. Aha. Why am I pointing that out? That's a multi-year low, folks. That low was made in 2017. And we finally broke it last week, right? We finally broke through it. All right. This was a demand zone at one time, a demand zone. That price came down and broke through. Okay. This was the reaction to that demand zone. Now, do I think that price is going to go all the way up here and test that out and then come back down? No, I do not. All right. I don't think it's going back up that way anytime soon. All right. But the fact of the matter is that demand relinquished control to supply. All right. With this break, you understand? Supply is in control here. Sellers are in control. All right. Whenever we break when the market breaks a significant low or a significant structural point, it's worthy of note because sometimes it comes back to retest it. All right. And we want to keep these things in mind. The daily, I have this zone that I just pointed out refined. All right. I have it refined to this area. There's a lot of, price action going on over here. It's not exactly the neatest price action. So I have the whole area kind of the range of this price. I have it kind of, it could be refined all the way down to here. You understand? But for now, I think right here is a good area to look for price to touch. All right, we got a touch there, and we can be coming on down here. Actually, I had this higher because once it enters this zone, let me make sure I have this right. I don't want to mess anybody up. So I like to catch it as soon as it hits a zone. Yeah, this area here. I had it here. All right, this is on the monthly. All right, and this is the nitty gritty. You all know what I mean by the nitty gritty of the zone. But this is where price originally launched off. We come into the zone to mitigate, and I'm looking for price to come back down here. And when price comes down here, I'm thinking it's going to take that low and head towards these relative equal lows here. You know, that's a draw for price. Just like this was a relative equal low with that one, and price came all the way down and took out these lows, rated those lows. This one's next. All right. This is going to be the for next week. This is going to be my target area for shorts. This will be one of my TPs. All right. And if we go to the 4 hour, we can look at this price action up and close. All right. I got two zones here. All right. I got this multi-year low that we took out here. All right. So I can get rid of that now. All right. We've already broken that low. Price has made a lower low, broke structure to the downside. I made another lower low. All right. Pulled back, made a lower high. And what do you expect? Price is going to break this low to make a new lower low, heading towards 1.5738 and beyond. All right. Why? Because there is a draw here, another zone, another relative equal lows. All right. These are actual equal lows, and price is going to take that out at some point. Now, because of the proximity, because of price has already corrected to the upside, I don't see a reason for price to make another large pullback without breaking structure first. All right. This low, I believe, is going to get broken, and I believe that's going to be direct. I think it's just going to drop down, and then maybe get a pull. Maybe we might get a pullback. All right. Maybe to this area here. All right. And maybe we can take another short there, or enter a a new short if you're not already in it. But I don't think we're going to get that initial pullback here. That's just my instinct talking. All right. But I'm going to draw it out here. There is a zone for price to come back and visit. See how we pulled up here and then down. All right. I'm looking at this whole zone here. All right. There's very well, price could very well come up in, give us a pullback and then down. All right. Look for it because that's going to be one of the areas that I would definitely take a high probability short from. Okay. Make sure you get your confirmations. All right. I'll look for the same thing each time. Up, a break higher, a break lower, a return to impulse, and then down. Got it? I'm looking for that on every POI. Every POI. Doesn't have to be that dramatic, but as long as it breaks the low, as long as it breaks that low, a pull up, a low, a pull back, a higher high, and then a break, an impulsive break of that low, and then a pullback for the return to impulse and then down. That's what I'm looking for. All right. I'll be looking for it for here, but I suspect, you just look for it. That's all you do. I suspect that we may be pulling down from here. All right. If we get a pullback, it'll be, that'd be even great because it give us even an even better, price on a short. All right. Now, be aware. Just be aware. We got this whole zone up here. All right, which can be refined to here. All right, but I like to mark out the whole zone. We pulled up. This was efficient price action. It came back down, left the gap. Price could come back up in there for sure. Price could definitely come back up in here if it decides to come up that high. All right, but I'll be looking for nothing but sells. I'm not looking for any longs. Okay, I'm looking for shorts. All right, there is a fair value gap up here that could draw price to it. Get that right here. You understand? So, there's a chance that price would want to take these highs out and then come down. But I'm looking for this or this and I'm looking for that. I hope you benefited from my analysis. Make sure you tap that like button. Do yourself a favor. All right, tap the like button. All right, because it encourages me to keep putting out free analysis, free education, free training. Okay, I'm also asking you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that you can catch my updates, and make sure you leave a comment, because I like to interact with my subscribers. If you got a question or a comment or a request for analysis, let me know. I got you. All right. I will see you in the next video.